Let's go. Let's do this. What's up, everybody? This is DTM Delta Tango Mike with another live stream. It is Monday. How are you doing today? I hope everybody is having a great time, a great day, working through the weekend to having a fun Monday. All right, how about that? Let's see. Where do we have our audios are coming in from somewhere. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know that the audio sounds good to you. There it is, right there. And we're gonna have us a good time. I am DTM Delta Tango Mike. You can find me anywhere on the internet under Delta Tango Mike. I like to draw. I like to create. And today I'm drawing on my Surface. This is a Surface Pro 11. It's beautiful. It has a little kickstand and stuff. And this is one of my drawings on the front of it. And I have a Surface Slim Pen 1. This is the first generation, and it comes in a little case so you can charge it. And I also have the Flex keyboard so I can type. Oops, watch out. Don't be typing because it works. And the cool thing about this keyboard is that it's connected. So it's actually connected to the Surface through Bluetooth. So everything you do on the keyboard will affect the Surface without it having to be connected, physically connected. It's connected through Bluetooth. So that's super cool. And it does have a pen also, but I like this pen better because of the button. There's a button on it, and that one has a button in the middle of the barrel on the flat side, and this one has a button on the top edge, and I don't use the button, so there it is. Welcome everyone for joining us. Thank you for being here. We had a visitor in the Discord already hanging out. Usually I'm on the Discord already before I go live because it takes me a minute to get things together sometimes, and so that is your chance to join us and hang out. Check the link in the description of the video for the Discord link, and you can join me also anytime I am live. You will be able to talk to me. I can hear you. You can leave messages and even share some of your work. On Friday we were streaming, my grandson and I, and for Freestyle Friday we made it up. Freestyle Friday, that's another stream, but we went ahead and live stream on Friday, and we had other artists on the Discord sharing their drawings and drawing with us. So it's a community thing. Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. Big ups to everybody already joining us on the chat on Behance, and we have Elan, maybe it's Elan. Yeah, Ivan, Erin, and MD. Welcome, y'all. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're gonna get to work. We're gonna get to drawing and see our progress. Last night I updated our file that Erin and I are working on. Erin, aka Hues Tones, she's right here on the Behance. If you want to say hello to Erin, come on through. And this is a collaboration that we're working on together. And you will see Erin at 7 p.m. tonight here on Behance and on YouTube. Check the links in the description of the video so you can go ahead and catch up. But I've been working on my part and on Monday mornings, and so last night I caught up with the rest of the design so I can have a kind of a finished design here. And there it is. Oh my gosh, there it is in all its glory. So if you want to make sure you can download a copy of the coloring page when it's ready, make sure you follow me, Delta Tango Mike, or Erin at Hues Tones, where the link, once the artwork is finished, we'll post a link so you can download it and start coloring it and do what you want with your own, with our artwork. And then maybe you're inspired to draw your own, and open up Fresco, open up your favorite drawing app, and just go ahead and jump on in. As I'm getting ready to draw, I'm letting all the comments come in. RB in the house. Welcome, RB. Thank you for being here, my man. But let me go ahead and pour myself some coffee. There you go. If we're not going to spill it. There it is, look. Yes. I said we're not going to spill it. They don't listen to me. This thing doesn't listen to me. Good thing I have a napkin right there. And so we got some coffee. Get your favorite beverage. Put a little sugar in there if you want, and then get to drawing. What's up? Everybody saying hello. So yeah, so check the links in the description of the video because that's how you're gonna find us on YouTube and the rest of our live streams, including Erin's live streams that they do regularly. All right. So what are we gonna do today? Well, right now this is the last stream related to this collaboration. I do have, how many more weeks are left in November? It's crazy. November is crazy. And let me check because I will have a stream. Oh, that's it. One more week. So next week on Monday is my last stream before the last stream. That's my last stream in November. And I'm taking a break until the middle of December. So I will be back to streaming at the middle of December. And that's when, on December 16th, when we're going to have a major stream on December 16th. It's a Monday, and it'll be the last day streaming on Behance because only Adobe Live will be streamed on Behance from then on. So we're gonna make a big splash. So make sure you stay up to date on a whole lot of streamers on Behance and follow them on their YouTube or Twitch channels, wherever they're gonna be at after the 16th. Me myself's gonna be on YouTube and Twitch, so you can find us. If you want uninterrupted streams free of ads, make sure you check me out on LinkedIn because I stream to LinkedIn and LinkedIn doesn't have any ads. I don't think so. And then Facebook doesn't have any ads, so that's cool. Yeah. All right, so we're looking at this here. Let's put on our magical glove. I have a character for a magical glove too, and there it is. And then, so some of the things that I want you to notice is that very thin lines here, because Tezcatlipoca, which is who I'm basing this character of my, it's a mashup of Tezcatlipoca and DTM. Tezcatlipoca, in the description of Tezcatlipoca, is in the description of the video. He is he's associated with the night sky, night winds, hurricanes, the north, the earth, obsidian, hostility, discord. Crazy, discord. Rulership, divination, temptation, jaguar, sorcery, beauty, war, and conflict. And that kind of defines the Joker, right? Like if we were to define the Batman's Joker or the Joker card, it looks kind of, that sounds about right. And so I did a mashup of Tezcatlipoca, who happens to be my favorite god, of me here. Got the beard, got the bald head. Maybe his head should be a little bit bigger right here. I don't know. Right there, like that. You know, that could be a thing, but that's okay. And then and Tezcatlipoca, he's color of the night sky. So what I'm gonna do is I'll give you a little tip on some coloring, and for today's stream. You want to be known as the Joker card, and that's right. Jokers are wild, RB. Yes, Jokers are wild, and hopefully there will be more collaborations later in the future. I know that Erin is very busy with a tarot card deck. I am working on one other card for a tarot deck. As I'm part of a collective here in Atlanta. And then, but I'm sure we'll find some more times to collaborate on other cards, because I think it's really exciting to see how someone else interprets the same ideas that you have, and then put it to work. And this is all vector. These are all vector brushes, so we can export to Adobe Illustrator, which is something that maybe we should try. I see. Hey Michelle, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Never too busy for a collab with you. We may expand on this, Erin. We may expand on this. Why not? Okay, so some coloring tips. When you get this file, if you get to download it, I want to make sure we can get you a SVG file. So we'll have that. Erin says, this has been so much fun. I'm in. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Because we should have at least the face cards, right? We should, when we post this artwork in our Behance portfolio and tweet about it and post it on Instagram so that you can download it, I want to offer not only a JPEG, but a SVG file. And with the SVG file, you can open it in Illustrator. I don't think you can open SVG files in Photoshop. That's something to consider, because anything you open in Photoshop, you can save it to the cloud and then open it in Fresco. So you can come into Fresco if you want. I don't think you can import files into Fresco. I'm not sure. Let me see. This says a plus. Yeah, so there it goes. The plus gives you new files. Let me see. What's this say? What's that say? Oh, okay. You can open. Oh, let me see. Interesting. This is a good experiment to be had right now. Let's see. Maybe it could open a Photoshop file. I don't think I have any vector files. So it doesn't open. It says all files. I have Photoshop files here in Sketchable. It doesn't see them. It doesn't see the JPEGs either. Oh, there's a Photoshop file. So it opens a Photoshop file. That's good. And it recognizes these are Photoshop layers. Nice. Okay. Can it open SVGs? That's a good question. Let's see. Import. I'm experimenting right now because it's something that Vector Magic ain't no joke. That's right, MD. Nope, SVGs do not open in Photoshop. Oh, okay. Thank you, RB. Full collab on, collab on a full deck next time. Yes. You know, I'm trying to hold back. I'm trying to hold back right now. Before I commit to a whole lot of stuff, but I like that idea. So, let me think about this. Sketchies. Yeah, see, so it opens Photoshop files, but nothing else. Because I know I have a ton of other things in here. Let me see. So there it is. It does have Photoshop. So it only opens Photoshop, no SVGs in or anything else in Fresco. Okay, so we're going to experiment a little bit more. And like I said, coloring, right? So 2 tips about coloring, and maybe 3. But I know 2 things that I'm going to do because of the vector part of it, right? Because I like to, all my work is in vector. And so one thing you can do, and this pink doesn't have to stay there, it's just there as a guideline. One thing that I do a lot is color in vector with vector brushes in Fresco, and I use the set as reference setting here on the layers. Set as reference. So now my current layer where all the line work is at, it's a reference. Then I select a new layer, and that new layer, now I can grab a bucket, grab the color wheel. Let me see, and what color do I want? When do we want it? So let's go get a brown, like a light brown. Come on in, and boom. Select an area of my drawing. Click on vector because I want it to be vector, and bam, there it is. Now we have a color filling in the area of my drawing, but it's only going to work if you have closed spaces. As long as you have a closed space, it's going to work. So there it goes right there. Let's see, because these spaces are not closed, and then you can see the color going through to the other side past the area where I want it. So I actually didn't want that in there, but there it goes right here. Let's go right there. Let's do the top edge of the bottom of the lips. Boom. And so there it is, right? Yes. I'm thinking about the colors now because I'm messing things up. So that works for most of the time. A lot of times, what I like to do also is is to change the color and change the layer. That way later, if I want to change the color about something, it's easy to go ahead and change the color by selecting the layer instead of going in and trying to find that color. So these are quick color tips. When it doesn't work correctly because these lines are open right here, there's some open lines, then I go in and just cut and draw it in, and then I can yes, draw it in. Let's go. Boom. And it's okay if it's outside the lines. There you go. Oh, and so something that's up with this nose. That's probably because I want a different color there. Now I have to turn off the release the reference layer, go back to my color, and then I can use the bucket again. Boom, you see that? So now I have the color I want, but that's the wrong place for the color. I messed that up. I've been teaching you something, and then I did it wrong. Let's go back, go back, go back. There we go. Go back in here. In the blue. I got sidetracked. Okay. Mapping pen is good. What is up with the mapping pen? Settings, tapers, sure. Pressure dynamics. Let's do it again. And I am going to add a separate color to the bottom of the nose. So we're going to leave that there. Release layer. So you can click on any of the layers and do the release reference. Get the bucket. Boom. There it is. Now we have our colors in the same layer. The same color in the same layer. Want to do that. Let's see. RB says our SVGs are math calculus files, so not working as regular pictures. I got you. I got you. Hey, Apurba in the house. When I started today's stream, I mentioned that there was other artists drawing with us on Friday. Apurva was one of those artists. Apurva was drawing horses. They're very cool looking horses. Now, one thing you'll notice is that my colors are under the outline. So that way, if my colors are a little off or, go past the line hides it. And then I can make a new layer on top of the blue layer. Find some red. And then go in and draw some red. And this will go there? Yeah, it goes there. There you go. Boom. So coloring with a vector can be simple, can be hard. There we go. And but ultimately, if you have closed spaces, then you can use the technique of set as reference, new layer. Let's do a dark red beard, and then the new layer is going to be the color that you choose, vector, and boom, there we go. You see that? And because it's a closed space, so then the color stays inside. There you go. Let's do another layer. Select another color. This time we're going to go with the light gray. And boom, vector. And because it's a closed space, it's going to work. When it's not a closed space, that's when you have to do the extra. So that's tip 1. Let me see. Yeah, that was going to have to need some help. Boom. The tip 2 is going to be the way Erin colors. So you're going to have to watch Erin's stream at 7 o'clock. Because I'm going to get it off. I'm going to tell you some ideas, but they got the skills. Color and vector can be as intricate as you want, almost as raster. Yes. It can be. But you have to start with a base layer. And that's what we're doing right now. Just doing a base layer. And you can see I'm just tapping anywhere to get some of these colors in, right? And I just changed my mind about what I want with this hand. I changed my mind. Let me change my mind. So what I'm going to do is go back to this hand, select the vector, brush, double tap my touch modifier, tap it again so that the ring is on the outside, and get rid of the colors right there. And then go back to my skin tone color layer, grab the skin tone color and go into the hands. So the hands are gonna be skin tone. That's what we're gonna do. Because he's a mythical being. There you go. And I didn't do a whole lot of lines on that other right hand, so I'm gonna have to fix that too. All right, so I showed you one technique. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the second technique before we jump into Illustrator. Okay. All right, so we have our brush. That's a 10. Let's make that a 3. And so now I can go like this, right? Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Oh, and then the nails. Nails should have a few lines also. What your nails look like? He's a mythical god, so he doesn't go to the nail salon. He doesn't get his nails hooked up, okay? And let's see, boom. Got the nails there. No, those nails lines came out really thin. Let's do one more. There you go. Boom. The pencil. That one can be like a 5. So let's see if that goes up. Let's go like this. Boom. All right. So we got a few more details in here, and I guess I could clean this up. I can select this. Make that a 3, and clean up the. Let's see, the neck. Some reason all that turned blue. Why? Because it's not connected here. It is connected. Oh, I know. This part needed to change. Let's go like this. It goes to jaw. That has to be blue. That's gonna be blue. That's gonna be blue. Okay, good. That can be a dark blue. So let's go back to the blue. Get the blue. Get the bucket, and see, because I closed the jaw. Boom. Now it will fill in the right place. And yeah, you can do those little things like that. Boom. There you go. Got the blue. Let's do a very bright blue. Oh yeah, not in this layer. New layer. And it can get crazy because it's gonna be a lot of layers. It's gonna be a whole lot of layers. Got a lot of layers going on. Dun 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 dun. There it is. Oh yeah, there you go. Do the nose like that. Right. This just gives it a whole nother look to it, right? Let's get that, the beard, the mustache colors, and do the eyebrows. Bam. Okay, so there it is. Now, what's up? Did you say mythical being? Yes. Is that your OC we're talking about? Tell me everything. I wouldn't see a god at the salon every day. Muffa, you? Maybe. Hey, Sanjoy, how you doing? Thank you. You got back from the cafe. Oh, I hope you brought some coffee for all of us. And RB is correct. You have to think of, when you're coloring with Vector, you got to think of shapes. Thank you, Michelle, for stopping by. See you later. So, yeah, so here we go. So, now, let's focus on something here. This is, what is that? This is a vector of what? What is the, oh, this is that blue, the blue. Yeah, that's the blue. The very bright blue. Let me just do a little bit more of that so that we have some cool highlights. There you go. Look at that. Boom, boom. And as you cut, going in on some of these places, you realize there's some places you missed with these other colors. All right. So we got that. All right. So now I'm gonna pick a spot over here. New in yellow, goldish yellow. Let's go with that. Vector. And this is the wrong color. This goes here. It goes here and here and here. And so the other technique is what I see Erin and other artists do. You can call me Mafu, and did I get hot chocolate for everyone? Yes, yes. Thank you, Mafu. Hot chocolate for everybody. There's something going on right here. What is that? Oh, this is from one of the backgrounds. This is the background. And so the technique that I've seen other artists use is, there you go, get rid of that. Okay. Boom. Is that of the raster shading. So let's get a new layer above all the vector layers. We're going to have a new layer. Gonna get our pencil, and so there's a ton of brushes, and this is why you're gonna have to tune in tonight at 7 to see more of these techniques, because I keep it simple. There's a whole lot of brushes here, a lot. What's a lettering brush? What's that mean? Oh, gritty and chunky and brush. Okay. Comics, halftone. Oh my gosh, look at this brush. Oh my gosh. Let's go with a darker brown. Let's see. Look at that. So turn it down some. What? That is crazy. That is cool. All right, that's just the half tone. So let me click on it to give it a star. Let me see the other half tone. I'm gonna give it a star too. Oh, that one's cool. It's also crazy big. And usually when artists use these tones like this, what they do is they make a selection. And then draw inside of that selection. Get your brush. I got the brush. Let's close that for now. And then go like this. They can be big. You see that? So that you don't go outside of your space, or the space that you needed to color in. That's one of the techniques that I see a lot of artists use. And of course, I can erase and clean it up myself. Other brushes will give you a different style. And let's see what's dry media look like. Pastel square. Rough pencil. Yeah, pastel. Let's go here. And we had that yellow, so let's get the white like that. Let me do a different layer. And now we can do a little bit of a... Look at this. It adds so much texture to this. Oh my gosh. This weekend, I spent it drawing with chalk on the sidewalk. If you check out my Facebook, you'll see a post about it. Because the art came out okay. It came out okay. I'm not very happy with the face. But this is the technique. Like I was using chalk to do the base layer, and then I still have them right there. Some pastels, and the pastels are for the rubbing in. And I think I rubbed out my fingerprints. They're all gone now. So it's gonna take a while to get my fingerprints back and the feeling of my fingers back. Because he said they're rubbing on the ground on the sidewalk. That's what we was drawing. Sanjoy, I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Thank you for asking about my name. Dacian, welcome. So this is what you're looking for in some of these traditional media is techniques. And how can I use some of this traditional media in a digital art program and get some of that traditional media look? And so the only trouble I had yesterday besides the face was I felt like I needed to have a thick outline on my artwork, which is what I really wanted, and this is what I drew. But because I wanted the chalk art to be similar to the idea that I drew out heading into this weekend, and but there's no way to do it with chalk and pastel because you're not going to get the smooth, clean lines. It's gonna cake up. It's going to look crumbly, and so I roll with it. But yes, it is trying to get traditional media in digital form to look still like traditional media. It's a good skill, and artists like Erin and have sat down and figured it out. Do your fingers hurt? Yes, the fingers hurt. You don't think about it when you're doing it. Like the first 2-3 hours, you don't think about it. You're just going in. I'm drawing. Finger paint. 3 hours later, you're like, what's happening to my fingers? And so yes, is raster shading better than vector shading because raster brushes have texture in contrast to vector counterparts? Yes, it's not that it's better, but like RB says, you have to have a different technique because you're gonna get different results. So you have to think about vector art a certain way versus raster art. And I'm into vector art because I like clean, sharp lines, clean, sharp edges. And you don't get that in raster. In raster, you're gonna get the pixelation. You're gonna get you're gonna zoom in, and you will see pixelation. Eventually, see that? Those are pixels. And so that's how you gotta figure out like what is it that you want out of the effects that you're and the brushes that you're using to see the art that you want to get at the end. Please, Kathy, thank you for joining us. No, Kathy. Hey, ambitious, amazing. Thank you, Erin. Yes, this one was detailed. Yes, it was very detailed. It did not come out like that. I'm afraid to show you guys what it looked like. Kathy, we are going to no soliciting. And please, anybody who gets messages from people talking about buying your artwork, send them to the store that you already have set up, and you can get a free store on Society 6 and sell prints, sell merchandise. But anytime someone tells you that you have to register at some particular store or have to pay to join some store so they can buy their art from you, it's be very careful. Greetings from London, says Ray. What's up, Ray? So just because some people saw it and commented on it, like Erin and Mafu. Hello from France. You like vectors for line work and base colors? Yeah. So this came out really, really clean, right? And like this is all vector. So I actually posted this on Friday on the Discord. So check the links in the description of the Discord so you can join us on Discord and even download the JPEG and color it in. What's up, Christy? Watching No Creative Cloud, so we'll have to come back later when CC has been added. Thank you. When CC, no CC. Is it Creative Cloud? Oh, Vinyl Skills. What's up, bro? I'm still trying to get used to Fresco. I spent so much time with Illustrator. Hey, says Analog Girl, aka Tamika. Thank you for joining us, all y'all on YouTube. Thank you. Vinyl Skills. Drawing in Fresco is just like drawing in Illustrator. If you could draw with an Illustrator with a pencil, that's what it's about. All right. And so I drew this. This is what I worked on. And then here's how it came out. It came out okay. Some people were happy. Let's see. Did I keep it in here? It should still be here. This is how it started. Oh, this is somebody else. There's another artist who was there. I took pictures of them starting their work. And I should have done this. I should have like diagrammed and even measured my space. I didn't measure my space. But this is early in the morning. And this is Zach who showing me how to use chalk and pastels on the sidewalk. Right? And he's using his hand. And his hands are like...
We do have a light source.
Oh, there you go.
I'm sure you know. I'm so going to say
Whew.
basically.
That's a lot of work. So here's my spot where I'm going to be working at. And lucky for me, it's in front of a coffee shop. and there it is. That's the time lapse, right? So I'm sitting there on the ground drawing. It was I spent I don't know what that's a picture of something. I spent 6 hours. 6 hours drawing. So here's the progress. The eyes came in a little too close. And then but here I am just kind of outlining my design. A lot of harsh color blend, yes, yes. And then let's see. So I started to add a little bit of the shading. So they came by. I had already done a lot of the flat color, and they're like, don't forget to do the shading or the shading. I forget what he said. To use the pastels, and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of laying down my base first. And he said, no, there's still a lot of dust on top, and I had not used my hand to rub it in. So I went ahead and this an artist was there. She was drawing King Kong. Excuse me. And so here it is. Now you see the figure coming together, and I started to use pastels over the chalk and rubbing it in with my hands. Oh, it was fun. It is very fun, but it's very exhausting. It's a lot of hard work, and I think I'm gonna play with the pastels, but on canvas. You see the highlights on top of the hat? Yes, there's some highlights, and so let's see. There it is, me working. And so my shoulders are my shoulders got to work out. My back had to work out. My thighs, my legs. Just standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, and then the hair goes near the end. And I think I missed the details on the chest part. Yeah, but I did the red of the body, but not the rest of the gear. So yeah, it was very fun, and I couldn't get a good picture because the trees and the sunlight are messing with it. So anyways, that was my project for this weekend, using pastels, having fun, trying to work on that piece that I just showed you a second ago. There it is. All right. Would you like to draw in chalk and pastels? Yes, I am going to draw in chalk and pastels some more. I've actually drawn in chalk many times before, but on walls. I've done walls and on chalk walls. So never on the sidewalk, unless I'm with my grandkids, in which we always draw on the sidewalk with my grandkids. But never to this point where you're rubbing it in. When you're sitting there rubbing it in, it takes your chalk art to another level. And the reason why I brought it up is because I was using the pastels here. Just to get some of that highlights in there. Let's go with the white, turn down the opacity. Boom. Now we got some highlights. You see that? Let's get that one. Boom. Yeah, just sit there and play with it, and watch tonight's stream at 7 o'clock, where Erin can give you some real pointers about how they draw what they draw. All right, so that's two techniques. All right. And Mohib, please. All right. No more of that, thanks. And we need RB must be busy. We need new moderators. All right. So this is a good start to this. I myself am going to use the vector technique, but here's another technique that you should be aware about. This is the third technique I'm going to talk about. Here goes Adobe Illustrator. Let me open up Adobe Illustrator. And Adobe Illustrator doesn't want to work on the portrait mode. Why not? Maybe I need to put in a ticket and saying we need Illustrator to work on portrait mode. Okay, so we got Illustrator open. Let's go back to Fresco, and in Fresco, on the top right, you can export. Oh, I am in Fresco on the Surface Pro 11, and they don't have that option just yet. Okay. So I have to do it a different way. I'm gonna show you a different way. Let me go ahead and bring my phone in and show you from my phone, because Adobe Fresco exists on your phone. Can you believe that? I'm trying to get to it. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared for this. I just made this up. I made this up right now. All right, here we go. NDI Source 2. All right, come on. iPhone. All right, there goes my iPhone. Don't do it. There you go. Don't do it. All right, so there's my iPhone. So let's go find Fresco. There it is, Adobe Fresco. And I do have a stylus for it, but I'm gonna leave it alone for now. So there's my Ain't No Joke piece right there on the bottom right, on the left hand side, top left. And I'm gonna show you the vector technique, my fool, in a minute. You don't have any mod powers any longer, RB? Oh my gosh. What happened? They're all gone. You're right. That's not good. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. That's they what happened? All right. Oh well, they are Behance. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So here we go. So the vector technique involves going from Fresco to Illustrator. So and I have a stylus, but it's a third-party stylus that that it's a cheapy iPhone. It's a cheapy clone stylus, a cheapy Apple stylus, and it works really well with a different phone, iPhone 7. But there it is right here, like that. So I'm on the phone, and there goes the Ain't No Joke, right? And so I'm gonna opening. It takes a minute because it has to go through the internet. And then oh, here we go. I'm almost ready. There it is. So now, okay. Show the layers. Okay, got it. And so now, top right is to export, and it says open a copy on desktop. Well, you can't see it. There it is. Open a copy on desktop. First, you have to click on the top right, and then the little button, and then you say open a copy on desktop, and it's going to export the document. And so now it's going to open it here on, let's see if it comes here to Illustrator on this computer or on that computer, because wherever it sends it to the Creative Cloud, it's still working. You can still see it working. It sends it to the Creative Cloud. Oh, there it goes. It's done. And export failed. Oh, come on. I'm trying to teach something here. It tries to send it to the Creative Cloud and find your account signed in to a computer so that it can start Illustrator. At that stylus, regardless, can only be compatible with iPads. Now I want one for myself. Yeah, this is a cheap. Let me see. It looks like it worked this time. We'll see. This is a cheap knockoff. It has the little charger thing like that, and bottom and everything else looks like the Apple Pencil, but it's a knockoff. It's not the official Apple Pencil, and I put a skin on it, and then it works as your finger does. That's what it does. But this one stopped working. Why did it stop working? Maybe battery died. Oh, there it goes. It's on. The heat is on. It works. There it goes. Look at that. It's drawing on the pen. It's drawing. That's funny. It worked. It worked. And so you can draw with it. It's just not very accurate because it doesn't support pressure sensitivity. However, the iPhone 7, and I have an iPhone 7 somewhere, it has this technology back then where it would support pressure sensitivity on the screen. A touch, it was called touch something, and I can't remember the name right now. And so these pens will the drawings will the apps will support pressure sensitivity not because of the pen, but because of the screen. So we don't have those screens anymore. Apple took them from us, but I still have an iPhone 7, and I can still use the iPhone 7 and this third-party pencil and get pressure sensitivity. Oh, it's amazing! It's amazing. All right. If you save the project on Fresco, wouldn't it be romantically be uploaded to the cloud automatically? Yes, romantically, I'm not sure. I'm messing with you, Mafu. But yes, it does. It does. And that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for it to start popping in somewhere. And I don't see it popping in. Let me see if I can open Illustrator on my desktop. And I'm not signed in. That's why. That's why it's not working. All right. Come on. So this part is a little bit more convoluted because I'm on a surface that doesn't support it doesn't support that exporting. So let me go ahead and go here. All right, and turn this one off. Stop that. Come on. All right, so I have an iPad right here. I have an iPad. I'm gonna have to try the iPad. I ain't want to, but the Surface doesn't support the Fresco on Surface doesn't support that yet. So we're gonna start over. We're gonna start over on this somehow. Let me see. All right, so now I need to bring this in, and we're gonna start in a second. I'm gonna start over from the beginning. I'm on the third way. iPad. Got it. I'm on iPad. I am on the same, or maybe I'm in a different network. Yep, I'm on a different network. Come on, the lab. We're in the lab. We need to be in the lab. Come on, it says iPad. iPad Pro. Come on. The lab. Where'd it go? Come on. All right, give me 1 second. It is a lot of work to get these things working. It's in the eye start. Let's see if it works. Come on. All right, so that was the iPhone, and now let's bring in the iPad. iPad. Come on, I see the iPad. There it goes. There's my iPad. Okay. All right, so let's start again. Technique number 3. Adobe Fresco. And if you open Adobe Fresco, you can see me right here. That's the stream right now. That's happening right now. Or is that from before? It says 1 hour and 24 minutes. That's from before. That's right, because I have a different hat. And then there's Jane. And then there's Erin right there. There it is. Oh my gosh. You can see a lot of the streams on Adobe Fresco. Oh my gosh. Amazing. All right. Home. There it is. Ain't no joke. All right. Come on. I don't know why it didn't work out of my phone. And I know why it doesn't work out of Fresco on the Surface, because they haven't updated the Surface. Fresco can handle big files. It's just that on the Surface Pro 11, they haven't updated the app, Fresco app, to the point where it's the same as in regular Windows or on the iPad. So here we go. This is the iPad. All right. This is the same file that was on my computer on the Surface. It's handling just right. Okay, here we go. That was some coloring in. Got it, right? Got it. So look, it works really smooth. So, all right, now, export on top right. Open a copy. And I can just go open a copy on the iPad, right? I can just do the iPad to make it simple. I don't have to go through the desktop. But there it goes. Convert layers to objects. Okay. And then you got to wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, come on. You can do it. You can do it. We got to show my fool that the Fresco can handle it. There it goes. There it goes. Some features under construction. All right, got it. Boom. So now we look at this, and these are all vectors. Everything that I drew before is all a vector, and it might crash. Let's see. Select the anchor points. Let me see. Let me see. It's going to take a minute to get there. It's going to get stuck. Because this iPad is a little older. It's the iPad 11. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. And so, but now only the vector parts are vector, and the rest of the parts that I use a pixel brush for are not. I half believe you now. There he goes. Only some of the other. Let's see. Some of these others are not vector. This other stuff is a raster. So there it is, pixel. It's pixel. There it goes. You see that? So there goes the vector. Boom. Vector. So if you want to draw with Adobe Illustrator, then start with Fresco, because you have a lot of brushes and options when it comes to vector brushes and vector techniques. In Illustrator, what I like to do in Illustrator, this is what I meant to show you, is let's lock all of these. Boom. New layer. I got a new layer right there. And in Illustrator, what I like is I will just use, let's get the red, the pen tool. This is my technique. I just sit here and play around and use the pen tool. The only reason why I like to draw in Fresco with vector brushes is so that it has that organic look and feel to it, versus Illustrator, it's going to have more of a straight, perfect angles and lines. There we go. Boom. So we got that red, and as a matter of fact, that red goes in this red's layer. So I can select that and move it in here the same place. There you go. Select this one, move it where it goes. Got it. Bam. And when I save this and on the iPad or version or mobile version of Illustrator, let's see if I can bring back my surface. Come on, surface. You're making me look bad this morning. And then we're done for the stream today. There goes Fresco. Let me see if I can get that going. There goes the surface. Okay. And there is, this is, yeah, that's working. Okay, good. All right, so there goes the iPad. This is the surface. Right now I'm in my surface. Is it working? Yes. And so this is Adobe Fresco. Let me close that. Make it, minimize it. And now here goes Illustrator. And in Adobe Illustrator, you'll see, right there it is. There's the piece. There is the piece right there. Right here. Click on it. Saved 7 seconds ago. It's in the cloud. In AI, you create your own art brush and then use options to add pressure sensitivity, and then you can ink with it just as easily as Fresco. Yes, that is true, RB. You can do a whole lot more in Illustrator desktop versus iPad, and you can also create your own brushes. And see, look, everything I did on the iPad is still here, and there's the same layer. Everything's in one layer. You see that? Boom. And zoom out. We still got the layers for all the different colors. Let me go all the way to the bottom top half. Let's see, what's this? This is a pixel layer. I don't know what that is. Let's go. New layer. Boom. And then I can use, I have a lot of options here too. Blob brush. And okay, all these Let's go there, there. Let's make it blue. Okay. And then go like this. You can still draw. And that's not the color I wanted. I want it blue. I said blue. Something like that, blue. And then let's select this. And we're gonna make it blue also. Light blue, very light blue. There we go. There it is. Look at that. The blob brush is amazing. And I need my keyboard. Because keyboard shortcuts, when it comes to, let me see. Let me see if it, keyboard shortcuts are essential when you're working on Illustrator. There we go. Boom! Look at that. So now, get that blob brush. I don't have the pressure sensitivity set right now, so it's just kind of drawing everywhere. But I can fix the pressure sensitivity. Right now it says fixed. There goes pressure. Boom. Okay. So that's thick, thin. It's kind of hard to see, right? It's kind of hard to see. And I'm drawing on Adobe Illustrator on the desktop. But of course I have a surface here. So that color does not go there. I did it in the wrong place. Let's go. And this is why we have shortcuts, so we can fix it. There you go. Nice. Nice. And then I can get a little darker color. Like this. And then this is the blob brush. The blob brush also allows you to do like pressure. So thin and thick. You see that? There's pressure sensitivity. And what RB is saying, I prefer the desktop version, says RB. iPad 1 is limited. You can use a pen too and then make it close to fill to any shape you create. Yes. Yes. And so, but the first thing RB said is about making your own, making your own brush. So there are lots of brushes that you can grab that come with part of the app itself. Artistic, calligraphy, ink. There you go. There we go. Or you can make your own. And so here's some right here. One of my favorites is this one right here, the taper stroke. Put that away. So hold on. I gotta change the brush. That didn't work. There you go. Paintbrush. Tapered. Yep. And boom. There it is. Look at that. What? Yes. I got it. Now you can double click that brush. And you can make sure you have the fidelity, the width, and all these things, right? Really, really cool. Or you can even stroke. So right now it's on 1. You can do 6. Boom! Oh my gosh. It's crazy what you can do in Illustrator. It just takes a little bit more planning and a lot more controls. And so from here, then you can also do drawing. You can also draw. And you can make your own brushes. I didn't show you how to do that, but that's a whole nother stream where I can show you how to make your own brushes. And it's not that difficult. And you can also make the brushes to support pressure. So right now this one, let me double click it. Let me see if can I edit that brush. Add to brushes. Let me see. And then let's see if I can I edit that brush? There it goes. Boom. Oh my gosh. It's fixed. There it is. Pressure. Okay. Give it. Give it. Okay, there's not much pressure there. Let me see. Is this the right brush? Did I do it right? Pressure. And these are the tapers. Stretch tints. I think this is about right. It was chunky. This one's chunky. I turned on the pressure. I gotta figure out the next step on these things. But this is for what RB was talking about. Maybe RB needs to show us in one of his streams in the Discord, because he does share a lot in the Discord. All right. So this is my coloring techniques when it comes to Illustrator on the desktop. I like to use the blot brush. I'm a blot brush user. Got it. And then I can sit here and do the rest. Boom, boom. And I can fix it. This 10 is too high. Turn it down. Okay, to 6, 5, 5, 4. Yeah, that's good. It's set to pressure. Under pressure. And just sit here. This works really well when you have a drawing screen. Look at that. And what I like about any of these brushes in Illustrator is all vector. It's all vector, man. Oh my gosh. And here's another technique. The last technique, and then I'm be out. All right, so you can do a shape with the blot brush, right? You did a shape. And then what I'm going to do is, so instead of coloring in this area that's missing, I just select the inside path, hit delete. Boom! And now it's filled in. All right, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. It's 10 o'clock. I need to learn to paint in the Illustrator. Yes, Goncalves, you have to. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And besides Illustrator, it really comes down to using the Adobe apps. Make sure you can draw and sketch in Fresco, do all you want in Fresco, and then figure out whether you want to stay in Fresco or export to Photoshop or export to Illustrator, you know, depending on what the project is about and what do you want out of it. So it comes down to what do you want. And there's a ton of other apps out there. I use a ton of other apps just for fun, just to see what they do. I mean, let me see if it shows up. All my apps. There you go. Look, I got a ton of apps when it comes to drawing. A lot of apps. And so just try things out. Try to figure out what works best for you and create the art that you want to make. Thank you so much, Erin. Thank you, Ray, Sean in the house, Goncalves, RB, Mafu, Tamika Grooms. Tamika came and stopped by on Facebook, on YouTube, and then showed up on Behance. Word up, word up. Apurva in the house. Apurva says they're going to share their horse drawings on the Discord. Make sure you check the Discord and join us. And thank you, Tamika, the analog girl. Someone told me to use a pool noodle for smoothing colors. Oh, I missed that message. But yes, I also had the pool noodle to help mix the colors. The fingers are effective in getting all the dust into the pavement. The fingers. The pool noodle is still too rough, and it picks up the dust off of the drawing. So that's why. So I use both. I use the pool noodle and the fingers. It's Vinyl Skills. Join us on the Discord. Vinyl Skills. Thank you, Christy, for hanging out, and let me know about no CC and back later when CC. Oh, closed captions. Oh, okay. I will look into that and make sure we have some closed captions in YouTube. That's important. I know LinkedIn has the closed captions automatically. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, Clever. I hope your Monday starts off on a great note with art. And I'll see you this evening at 7 p.m. when we're watching Erin's stream. Links to their stream is in the description of the video. It's at 7 p.m. tonight on Behance, YouTube, and Facebook. Yes, I think so. Hey, it's in a lot of places. Go check it out. INDTN, the Tango Mike. And I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.